Welcome back to the G.B.B, guys. Jay once again. On this one, guys, I'm joined by Shan's familiar face, but we've also got Marni. Marni, what up?
What up? What up, Oz?
How's it going? Shans?
What's going on?
Guys, we're going to be doing the post-match review for Manchester United versus Juventus, and Manchester United 2-1 winners. It feels good, man. Feels good to finally have a win. A win in the Champions League, obviously against a very big opponent. I think the game was pretty much on the line. If it wasn't for the crossbar and the upright a couple of times, we would have been behind. But Manchester United has done what the Manchester United of old usually do and get the win when it counts. Pretty much in Fergie time. Shans, what was your take on the game, bruh?
On the whole, absolutely fantastic to get a win, especially at JUV. But it wasn't our best performance. We could have played better. Juventus should have beat us at least by 3 goals. They had chance after chance after chance. Just couldn't some of them away. Not to take away from our boys, we did play well in the latter parts of the game to really fight and get those goals back. We pushed hard, like you say, Joe, from Fergie time, those days where we used to snatch a goal at the late minutes. So good to get a win on the whole. Let's get some more wins in that Champions League, get through to the next stage. By that time, we should be well on our feet and scoring goals for fun.
I agree. Marni, give us some input, man. What do you think about the game?
So, to be honest, I think we started quite well, to be honest. I think we started strong, putting in tackles. And then in the last 30 minutes of the first half, I think that, as you said, Shannon, Juve just got on top of us. They were peppering us at a stage. But as you said, Shannon, again, the second half was much better. You could see the belief was there and the hunger, and we did so in the later stages of the game. So it was good to get those 2 goals.
Yeah, I think
we really needed that.
Yeah, that first half, the fact that we were able to get to halftime without conceding at that point, obviously with all the opportunities that Paulo Dybala had, Cuadrado had a couple of good shots, Cristiano had some opportunities. I think David De Gea's confidence in goal and our confidence in him really helped us get through that first 45 minutes. Obviously conceding the goal in the second half sort of broke us down, but we probably, there was probably the drive within the players to say, we're still going to be a big team and a team that competes in Europe, and we proved it. Mata's free kick, getting into the top corner, fantastic to see. And then obviously the build-up play between Martial again, who's been fantastic in the last couple of games. He was unlucky not to get a goal in this game, but I think his play was really positive. Sanchez was pretty good up top. Rashford was a threat, obviously, throughout the game. And Pogba had his moments as well. I think when all of our players have, a really good game, or they play to their best ability, and we use that communication and the rapport between them, we get a better result and we get a better flow in the game to try and get a result. Scoring that goal and then being able to obviously hold Juve out for the final 5 minutes, which turned into 6 minutes with all the stuff that was going on at the end of the game. I think we did very well. I think we can be proud of that. And obviously Mourinho was, because his gesture saying he can't hear anyone, it stirred up some emotion in the Juve players and some of the supporters. But, Manchester United getting the win, fantastic to see. Obviously in the Champions League and against a big team like Juve, that was massive. That was absolutely massive. We got to give Cristiano the props for that goal that he scored. Full pace, stuck the foot out, hit the ball perfectly. There's not much that De Gea could have done. And they get a goal.
His form was perfect, absolutely. Like you say, the swing, he caught that ball right in the middle of his swing. Adjusted his run for that ball to drop over his shoulder beautifully. I think that's going to go in the annals, especially this season round for the Champions League, of great goals.
Well, Cristiano doing what Cristiano does. His first goal for Juve in the Champions League, and it's one of the spectacular ones. So what can you say to that? Marnie, what were you thinking in our play? What did you like about the way that we came out and played in the game?
Well, look, in the second half, I felt that we were creating a lot more chances, you know? And as you said, the link-up play between Martial and, what's his name? Damn it, I forgot his name.
Rashford on the right?
Yeah, Rashford in the later stages of the game was really good. And you know what? Rashford could have put us 3-1 up.
Yeah, that opportunity at the end.
In stoppage time.
Yeah.
He could have put us 3-1 up. So,
well,
that's
hey,
the positive side.
The play between him and Martial weighted that ball perfectly, especially with the defenders all going towards Martial. Rashford with that incredible run breaking away from him. That ball was perfect. I think watching the replay a couple of times, Rashford kept looking down at the ball and he was waiting for his moment to strike the ball. I think if he had just raised his eyes a little bit, he would have seen Chesney going to the ground and he could have dinked that ball over the top. But obviously he went for power and placement. But Chesney's obviously he's pretty much his rib cage got in the way and prevented the goal.
But great save though. Great save.
Great save. You got to give it. You know, when you see a great save, you got to say it's a great save. But I think that Juve's opportunities and the ones that they didn't take are going to haunt them for a long time, especially in this game. They hit the crossbar, I think it was twice. I think they hit the upright once. And pretty much both times, De Gea, very unlike him, was flat-footed and pretty much just watched the ball bounce off the woodwork. It's obviously something that he didn't maintain throughout the game because there was a couple of cracking shots from Juve that he had to dive and get his hand to, and there was even a deflection that came off Matic, that his quick reflexes, he got to the ball before it went in. And you know, when De Gea's at his prime, when he's playing at his best, we look a lot better. But obviously our defensive unit could have been stronger and could have, you know, try and nullified some of the threat that Juve had.
That's exactly right. It's very easy to say that he was sort of flat-footed and maybe off at points, but they were allowed the space to get those shots off.
Yeah.
And Sammy Khedira's one where the goal was sort of blocked.
Yeah.
De Gea was doing the right thing by being on that left-hand side to block the shot coming in from the left. The ball sort of squared up in, and Khedira should have buried that. So it's not to say that he didn't have a great performance or a bad performance. He was exposed at that back.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
That's right.
Guys, but you know, the best thing to take from it is we get a win on the road to Juve. So we'll take those points. We've obviously got to play Valencia next. If we beat Valencia, we obviously guarantee a place in the round of 16, and we make it out of the group stages, which I'm really hoping we can obviously pull that off. And then we've obviously still got to play Young Boys at home. So if need be, it might come down to the last game of the group stages to get through. But if we can get the job done against Valencia, and we only need to obviously beat them by 1 goal to be able to make it through. So let's hope that United can pull that together. And hopefully, this run now that we're on of 3 games, 3 wins, hopefully they can make it into 4. And we go against City this weekend in the Premier League. If we can get a win against City, that'll be massive for our confidence. It'll take a hell of a lot of pressure off the team, off the manager. And hopefully Manchester United can get back to doing what we do best, winning. Guys, I want to thank Shans and Marnie for joining me on this one. Please check out all our social media platforms. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, follow, and do all that stuff that you got to do. Guys, thanks for joining me. Shot.